Welcome to frozen desert living. It is the morning. It got down to about, we think about 17, 18 degrees last night. It's in the low 20s now. Sun has officially come up, as you can see, over the water. Everything is nice and quiet and really kind of beautiful, because that's not a scene you get all the time. The desert lake feel, especially in the cold. We got to experience something we haven't gotten to see firsthand yet. We had the heat pump running last night when we went to bed, and it was keeping the Airstream at about 70 degrees okay. It was struggling a little bit, but it was keeping it there. When we woke up in the morning, the thermostat was still on heat pump, but the furnace was actually running. And at first I thought, well, maybe this is a problem, even though I knew the heat pump doesn't keep it that warm. It can't work miracles. It's just designed to take the chill out. But I didn't necessarily think that it would switch over to furnace, and the thermostat kept saying heat pump. I don't know, it was very confusing. But I did some research, and apparently, in fact, it turned on right now, the furnace. It will automatically switch over when it gets to about 40 or 45 degrees when the system knows that it cannot warm up your Airstream or whatever you happen to be in fast enough. I have a feeling that came out really clumsily, but I did the best I could.
Generally, if it gets below 40-45 degrees, if you have your system set on heat pump, it's gonna switch to the furnace because the heat pump can't function at those temperatures. And hopefully it'll switch back once we're above 40 or 45 degrees. I'm okay with it though, because it means in the middle of the night, we were nice and warm.
Yeah, I guess it's too early for me to say stuff that makes sense. It's not even 8 yet. But yeah, that furnace will heat up about 1 degree a minute. That's what I've figured out. So in 10 minutes, this thing is up 10 degrees. That furnace is super powerful. So we gotta run it now because it's that cold. Could be worse. We could have no heat, and that would really suck.
Patty wants a patty walk on the street. She doesn't like these rocks. They hold her paws.
Your paws? Okay, fine, Patty. I'm just living in this beanie now.
You've been getting compliments on Facebook in the comments that they like your beanie.
Compliments on my beanie? Well, that's good. So our viewers have good taste. Yes, this was made by my mother-in-law. Knitted with love, just for my head. By the way, this campground is $35 a night, and for us, that's not cheap. However, I'm sure this place is hopping in the summer. Have a lake right here. You have push-button hot showers, so you don't have to pay for it. But you just keep pushing the button, and the water will come out for like 30 seconds. Clean flushing toilets. And 50 amp, not 30, 50 amp power. And water at each site. No sewer, but there is a dump station here. So it's within, I guess, the neighborhood of being reasonable. Even though we usually don't like to pay $35 a night, except if it's full hookups with sewer. But at least this place has sewer.
What's even funnier is that where we were in Truckee, we were paying $70 for a week, and here we paid $70 for 2 nights. But we do get electric, and it's nice to have hookups after going without for so long. And we're going to Boondock after this, dry camping, so we're gonna live it up.
And here we have the campground fish cleaning station, another bathroom, and then a boat launch down that way. And all the camping over here. This is all the dry camping, and then the hookups are back behind those trees.
And there's the dump station.
And the dump station, right there. And there's Penny right here. There's Courtney right here, and there's Patty over there. And you know what the best thing about this is? We are one of 4 campers in this entire campground, and we think one of them is leaving. In fact, they were getting hooked up, so that's the only thing that we would guess. So by the end of the day, we might be one of 3 campers. So everything is nice and quiet, and all to, well, us and 2 other people. Listen. You could hear birds. You could hear Penny's collar. And that's about it. Okay, we are now the only ones here in this entire campground. Both of those people, actually 3 people, yes, this morning, left, leaving us all by our lonesome. And that's fine. I don't think we've ever been in a campsite where there was nobody else but us. This is a first. So I'm gonna go out, try the showers. They have those little push button showers, but they're free. So I'm gonna use them because we have them. Here we go. It's one of those showers where you just have to push one of those buttons, 2 faucets. And this is when I turn the camera off. I think I'd give that shower a solid C-. It was warm water at the very beginning, but after about 2 minutes, it turns lukewarm at best. And when it's like 40 or 45 degrees outside, a lukewarm shower feels really cold. So I think I'll be showering at the Airstream from now on, because I actually like warm showers. But it is what it is. First world problems. Well, good morning once again. This is moving day. Moving on to Lee Vining, which is close to Mono Lake, which has these like hoodoo-like spires coming out of the lake. So I'm really looking forward to checking that out because the pictures are awesome. Basically what we've done here, even though we have water, because it's been so cold at night, we kept our hose disconnected so we don't have to worry about disconnecting it and forgetting it the couple nights that we were here. And we just use our internal water tank, and before we leave, we'll just fill up the water tank again and we'll be good to go. But we're gonna be boondocking for the next, I don't know, a couple weeks at least, maybe even more than that. So we haven't really had to scrounge around for water yet, like finding water at, you know, national parks or whatever. But we might have to do that over the next couple weeks because we just won't be at a hookup site anymore. By the way, you may have noticed that this pedestal was 50 amp. Our Airstream is only 30 amp, but we have this adapter here that'll go from 50 to 30 because 50 amp power is way more reliable and dependable than 30. So whenever we have the option to use 50, we will through that adapter. Ah, she's getting her coat on.
Penny, hi.
This coat helps her calm down a little bit in the truck. So we always put it on her right before we leave. Come on. Now, Penny, this way, buddy. Go on. Good girl.
While Steve finishes hitching up, I'm gonna do my safety check. Make sure these are locked, mirrors out, bike rack is secure, mirrors out, these are closed, front window, next window, door, up, missed the step. Step is secure. Make sure the awning's in there. Window, latched there. Everything down here looks okay. This is latched. Let's pull out these chocks. That one's stuck. That one I can move. Let's see, that hook's in. That awning's tightened. Window. Can't do the lights yet. Can get underneath and make sure that the drawer's still locked, which it is. Back of the Airstream's locked. Closed, closed. That's latched up there. This is latched. That we need to push in because we're sharing tanks right now. We would normally take this valve off, but we're going to be heading right to the dump station, so we'll leave it on. I'll check it there. Window, window. Awning is latched. Window. Lights are on.
Can you check the hitch?
Not yet. I'll do that in a second. Everything's down up on top. So we just need to go back to get off the truck and then get the blocks. Good to go. We have some low pressures on the Airstream, but that's because it's cold. Okay. That is what a safety checklist is all about.
All right, we're about ready to dump. And this is where we're gonna leave you. We're going to leave Vining today, and we'll see what Mono Lake is like and all that good stuff. Really excited to see that, but this video is getting too long as it is, so we're gonna end it right here. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time. Volterra valve, very essential.
Watch it.
Good for them.
Okay.